Mastering customs clearance for goods subject to FDA regulations. Welcome to our video on mastering customs clearance for goods subject to FDA regulations. In this video, we'll discuss the different types of FDA regulations that apply to imported goods, how to obtain the necessary permits and approvals, and the steps involved in the customs clearance process. Types of FDA regulations. The FDA regulates a wide range of products, including food, drugs, medical devices, and cosmetics. When importing goods subject to FDA regulations, it's important to be aware of the specific regulations that apply to your products. Some of the most common FDA regulations include food regulations. The FDA regulates the safety of food products, including imported foods. Food imports must meet all applicable FDA requirements, such as those for labeling, food additives, and sanitation. Drug regulations. The FDA regulates the safety and efficacy of drugs. Drug imports must be approved by the FDA before they can be sold in the United States. Medical device regulations. The FDA regulates the safety and effectiveness of medical devices. Medical device imports must be cleared by the FDA before they can be sold in the United States. Cosmetic regulations. The FDA regulates the safety of cosmetics. Cosmetic imports must meet all applicable FDA requirements, such as those for labeling and ingredient safety. Obtaining permits and approvals. In addition to complying with the general FDA regulations, imported goods may also require specific permits or approvals from the FDA. For example, food imports may require a food import permit, drug imports may require an import license, and medical device imports may require a 510(k) clearance. The specific permits and approvals that your products require will vary depending on the type of product and the country of origin. You can find more information about FDA permits and approvals on the FDA website. Customs clearance process. Once you have obtained the necessary permits and approvals, you can begin the customs clearance process. The customs clearance process involves submitting a customs declaration to CBP, paying any applicable duties and taxes, and presenting your goods to CBP for inspection. The specific steps involved in the customs clearance process will vary depending on the type of goods you are importing and the port of entry. You can find more information about the customs clearance process on the CBP website. Mastering customs clearance for goods subject to FDA regulations can be a complex process, but it's important to understand the basics in order to avoid delays and fines. By following the steps outlined in this video, you can ensure that your imported goods are compliant with FDA regulations and that they are cleared through customs smoothly and efficiently.